besties, welcome back to another video. Today I'm giving you guys a life update plus a vision board reactions and just sharing how my summer went. Before we get started, make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you so much for 100 subscribers. Continue to subscribe so we can continue to join, build the platform. In the description box is all my other social media accounts: TikTok, Instagram, Lemonade, and I do have discount codes in there for you guys, but also I have my digital products on there. Make sure you guys go shop and support. I'm trying to get paid some type of way anyway, but I do enjoy doing this. Make sure you guys comment down below how did your summer went and how we're feeling that school's about to start. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. If you've seen this sit down videos, you know the drill. I have my laptop to make sure I'm hitting points. This is just like a video of me talking. I just have like little points I want to make sure I hit. So we're going to break it up by month, and then we're going to go over my vision board reaction. So for the month of May, I was finishing off the school year. So I packed up from college, spent a couple of extra days in Arizona with my family just for a little vacation, and then I came home. Coming home was a bit rough because it was just like, I had planned to come home and have a job set up so I can instantly start working, and that did not happen. I will give you a spoiler, I still don't have a job. Now, I have started to get paid for brand deals, which is super amazing, but I have not done like a go into work type of job, so that's stable income. I have not had that yet, and I did have one call me back recently, but I no longer have a reliable transportation because our car broke down, so it's okay though. But I did come home with me kind of discouraged because I didn't have a job. I was unpacking from college. I had suitcases and then boxes that we shipped back. So a bunch of stuff in a room that already had a bunch of stuff. So I'm currently doing a huge level up series on my TikTok. My link is in the description, where I'm just going through everything and minimizing and only keeping what I need. So unpacking from college was so overstimulating. I was also adjusting back to home life. So getting settled with what my family does, going to church about twice a week, because I wasn't doing that at school. I was just watching church online. So getting into their routines of, oh, this person has to go here, oh, can this person get right here, spending time with my dog and just being there with my family and fitting into the roles that were now here. I was struggling mentally with where I was. I was kind of discouraged because I didn't have a job, wasn't financially helping out like I need to. And it was just kind of hard because I wanted to be this person and I wasn't there yet. Spending time with family was a huge bonus. It was really nice just to be here and be a part of every moment now that I was home doing the school mornings with my cousin. And when on our last day of school, I took her and one of my other cousins out and we went and got some frozen yogurt, sat in and ate that, and then I drove them all to their whatever they wanted for dinner. The younger cousin, she was 3. I got her a Happy Meal from McDonald's. My cousin wanted Taco Bell and I wanted Panda Express. So we went to all 3 places and she really enjoyed it, which made me just so happy. And then I was starting to get ready for summer. To me, summer starts in June and ends in August. So I was getting ready for June, ordering some I don't think I ordered any clothes, but I did order some hygiene stuff I was going to need and any travel thing that I was going to want to take for the little trips we were doing. We didn't do any huge trips just because everyone is strapped with money, but next year we are trying to go to Hawaii, so that will be super fun. So you definitely stay tuned for some videos. And I'm trying to get paid because I really want to pay my share of the trip and also be able to afford stuff for me to have. So make sure you guys go support me on all my platforms. But I was just getting ready to enjoy the rest of our summer. For the month of June, yeah, it was kind of the same as May, a little bit better. We live an hour away from Six Flags in Illinois, so we did drive up there. We drove in the morning and got there when the park opened, and we just had a good time going on the rides and, snacking, and it was just a good time with, it was just me, my aunt, the 2 kids she has guardianship over, and then my sister, so it was a really good time. The 2 kids she has guardianship over name is Kai and Gabby, so you hear me talk about them a lot because they are now part of our lives. Gabby is 11 now and Kyra is 2, so huge age gap, but we love them and glad we were able to take them in. So we did an overnight trip there. We also stayed at Great Wolf. So that night we ate pizza at the hotel, and then the next day we spent the day at the water park, and I got on rides with Gabby because She didn't have anyone to play with, so I got on some rides with her, and we just overall had a really good time. We drove back, had Cracker Barrel, and then we all came home, and it was just such a good short trip, and it was good to just be with each other. We did make a summer bucket list, and we did do some of the things on there this summer, like we did movie night, Six Flags. I did take Kai to a picnic. We went down to the park and ate lunch, and she played a bit, and it was just so good to be outside. And I'll insert a photo of her. She was so happy, and it was just so cute and wholesome. I did start to finally get my mindset together, stop being lazy and moping over the fact that I'm not where I want to be in life, and I can still become the person I want to be while not living what I thought was happening. Obviously, God had other plans for me, so I was slowly starting to get my life together, and it really felt good. I felt more productive, and that there was light at the end of the tunnel, basically. But there was still a lot of disappointment and tears, because I remember one time crying. My aunt was like, I have your down payment for your braces, but I was gonna have to cover the monthly payments of like $300, and I didn't have that. And it was just, I remember crying, because it was like, I should be paying these things for myself. I'll give you a little spoiler. Thankfully, God turned things around, and I got a huge school refund, and I was able to pay for my down payment. And her and my dad were like, hey, we'll split the monthly payments and go and get you your braces. I get them in 3 weeks, so stay tuned for that. But it was just something that I was just, like, you can see my teeth, but I was just disappointed in myself a lot that month, because it really was just the job thing, but also not feeling as supported as I wanted to from other people. But at the end of the day, it was how I was viewing things and not other people. So I'm definitely glad we got past that. So the month of July was definitely a better month for me. We just wrapped up that month, and now in August, but let's talk about July. I was happier this month. I was more grateful for what I have and where I am in life, and just my overall happiness was definitely better. I have a stronger connection and relationship with God now. I cried out to God in church, and I heard myself speak in tongues, which was such a huge thing for me. And I just, in that moment, it was like God is still with me. And once I started changing my mindset about it, blessings on blessings are coming, and I honestly just feel like a lot better, a lot like a burden was lifted off my shoulders, and that I can be who he wants me to be if I just trust in him and let him take over my life. And it has just felt so better. We celebrated my mom's birthday, and it was just such a nice birthday. I got her some gifts, and we went out to Red Lobster for dinner, and I'm so glad she enjoyed her birthday, because we ended up going on a trip she wasn't able to go on, but it was nice to go and celebrate her. Spent more quality time with my family through the bucket list and just being here with each other, enjoying each other's company and uplifting each other. I started earning money through some paid brand deals. I used the app Incense. I'm trying to sign up for some more, but my to-do list is long, so we're gonna get to it. But I started to earn some money, which was just such a huge blessing. I was able to pay my own student loans, and then also buy some birthday gifts, because my mom and Gabby's birthdays are so close together, so I needed to get them both something. And I'm starting the Christmas shop this month, and it's through those brand deals that I'm able to do that. I am, sorry, kind of lost what I was saying next. I'm getting a sense of becoming the best version of myself. I feel like I'm improving every single day, whether that's the better meal eating, the working out, the prayer time in the morning. I started slowing down with my time with God. So in the morning, as soon as I have to go to the bathroom when I wake up, but I get back on my knees and I pray. And then I go straight into reading a chapter in the Bible a day, and then journaling. And then at night, I'll use the Bible app, and I will do their daily verse at the end of the night, just to have some extra God time. But I feel like I'm getting a lot more, and I start my days better when I have that quality time, that one-on-one time with God. I've started a health and wellness journey. I'm still struggling with my eating habits, but I am noticing that I'm struggling, and I'm taking the time to make a plan and stick to it and just listen to my body. Taking care of the temple God gave me inside and out. I also started taking care of my mental health, physical, emotional, through this health and wellness journey, and I am already feeling and seeing improvements. I started creating content I genuinely enjoy, so no more videos I don't enjoy. If I don't want to make a sit-down video about this topic I'm not forcing myself to. Now, I am disciplined and I'm making content, but I want it to be what I like. I know a lot of times people will do what others, like the community wants, because you want to get paid or you want them to continue watching. And although that is great, you're listening to them, and I definitely take suggestions, but if it's a video I honestly don't want to make, I'm not going to make it. I want this to be my creative platform. Getting paid from it would be nice, but if I don't and it's just a hobby, I'm okay with that because I genuinely enjoy creating and editing content to make it what I want it to be. We had a family vacation for Gabby's 11th birthday. We drove 4 hours to Ohio and went to the Kalahari Resort, and we went to Cedar Point. We surprised her with a trip, and it was super nice. We drove down. We all had plenty of space in the car. Then we got there and just explored. The next day we went to Cedar Point, and it was just nice because me and Gabby left our family because it was my aunt, my sister, Kyra, and then my cousin and her kids came in, and they're 1 and 2, and they're so bad. Love them, but they're bad. So me and Gabby left the group so we can go get on the rides we wanted, and it was just a super good and wholesome day. She enjoyed it, and that's all that mattered. Then the next day we went to the water park. We stayed at the resort and went to the water park and just spent practically the entire day there before singing happy birthday. And the next day we left, but before we left, we stopped at a rest stop to get some food, and then we went to the Lighthouse Mall that's in Indiana just to get some stuff for her back to school, and I got me a skirt and a shirt, and she went back to school shopping. So it overall was an amazing trip. I did get her some gifts, and she enjoyed all her gifts, which made me super happy. And it was just a good way to end her summer because she quite literally went back to school the next week. I went school supply shopping. I actually just finished. I'm on the later end, so I got the scraps, but I did get some really good items that I'm going to show you guys in another video. But I really am happy with what I got, and I didn't overbuy. I went very minimal, got only what I needed, and my aunt was super nice, and she bought me some hygiene products, even a face mask that I didn't necessarily need. But I'm so grateful for her, and that's why I want to support her, how she supports me. And then I started up my level up series on TikTok because I started with decluttering my closet, selling some stuff, which I sold a shirt. I'm gonna put my Depop in the descriptions as well, so you guys whenever buy some of my products, you can. I mean, not my products, but my clothes I'm reselling. I sometimes sell books and other products. Like I'm gonna put a phone accessory on there and stuff. But I just started doing that, and I just actually like 30 minutes ago, I just finished decluttering my bedroom. So I did that as well, and it just felt so good to get it done because now I have less, and it was overconsumption, and I'm always buying stuff. So I was like, we need to get rid of some stuff and stop buying stuff. I had such a good month in July. July was probably the best month of summer, and I'm so thankful to God that everything that happened the way it did. For the last topic of this video, we're gonna go over my vision board reactions. So when I did this list, I just looked at my vision board and went through everything that I thought about those topics, the things that had happened and didn't happen. But overall, the vision board was just that. It was just a vision or a dream. I knew not everything was gonna happen, but it is nice to have goals to work towards. So I'm just gonna share with you guys what I think. So life obviously didn't go as planned, but I'm okay and I'm grateful with everything that did happen. I had travel on my vision board, and I did fly a lot back and forth between college and home, and flying alone was so peaceful, and I'm glad that I got to experience it because I know once I get older I'll probably experience it, but right now in the moment in the season I'm in, it's not in the plans, but it was so good to get that experience. I gained 100 supporters on TikTok and reached 100 supporters on YouTube. No, sorry, I said that wrong. 100 supporters on YouTube and 250 on TikTok. Thank you everyone who is a part of those numbers. You are a real one. And it just felt so good to finally grow. I've been doing TikTok since my sophomore year of college, and it really hadn't gone anywhere. And I feel like in the past year alone, it has grown so much. I did YouTube my sophomore and junior year. Then I stopped because it wasn't going anywhere, and now I feel like I started again last semester in college, and it is growing so much, and I'm super thankful for all of you guys who support my YouTube and my TikTok. My relationship with God is stronger and better than ever. I'm running with him, and I'm not turning back. I'm learning to be at peace with me and where I am in life. Now, I know in life you're not supposed to be comfortable, and would I say I'm comfortable? No. But I'm learning to be at peace with it because what God wants will happen regardless. I'm starting to eat better and making better choices for my body and its future. So, like I said, I'm still struggling with I know this type of food addiction, but I am getting better. I'm listening to my body and choosing healthier options when I do eat. And then the last one is I'm putting more effort in both my outer and inner appearance, my inner being kinder, being more of a godly woman, and just being helpful. And then outer, I'm seeing a dermatologist, taking care of my acne, hair is done, and I'm taking care of my body when it needs extra rest. So overall, this year was definitely rough for me, but I'm grateful for how it turned out, and I'm learning to see the positive outlook on everything that I can. Thank you everybody for watching. If you stayed till the end, comment down below the composition notebook for starting school. Don't forget to comment below how your summer went and what do you think of going back to school. I'm definitely excited because I'm doing online and I'm just ready to see how it goes, but I'm hoping I can handle it. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, hit the post notification bell so you don't miss when I post a video at least twice a week now that school's starting back. And in the description box is all my other social media platforms. Make sure you guys go support. I also have some discount codes for you and digital products you can shop on both Etsy and Gumroad. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, besties.